Alright guys, Tom here and welcome to a new video. Yes, that's right, WWE RAW previews are back on the channel. So many people have been asking me, where's your RAW reviews and where's your RAW previews? I did a RAW review last week and now here's my RAW preview for this week's Monday Night Raw. I hope you're really excited for this week's Monday Night Raw preview, so give it a like. Also, this week's Monday Night Raw is on the 22nd of December 2014. Ho ho Hogan, it's the last Raw before Christmas on Thursday. Raw this week comes from the Target Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota. This is a special Christmas edition of Monday Night Raw. The superstars listed for the show are John Cena, Roman Reigns, Kane, Seth Rollins, Ambrose, and Wyatt. As James Caldwell of Pro Wrestling Torch notes, however, Brock Lesnar is not advertised to appear on Monday's Raw, even though this week's Monday Night Raw is in Minneapolis, Minnesota, Brock Lesnar's hometown. Yes, Brock Lesnar won't even be appearing on the edition of Raw, which is in his hometown. That absolutely sucks. Randy Orton is still booked to work with Kane at upcoming house shows, but he is expected to return soon, and that could possibly be even tonight. We could possibly see Randy Orton return to Raw tonight in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Possibly. Hulk Hogan returns to Raw, and from the promo, it appears he will be dressed as Santa this year. Now, we're usually seeing Mick Foley dressed as Santa, but from the promo we saw from last week's Raw, it appears Hulk Hogan will be dressed as Santa. I'm not sure if Hulk Hogan is going to be the special guest GM, or he's just going to be dressed as Santa. We'll have to wait and see, but it does appear Hulk Hogan will probably be running the show for tonight's Monday Night Raw. And also, a big question is, did Seth Rollins become a Paul Heyman guy last week? He shook Paul Heyman's hand. What did that mean? Is Seth Rollins becoming a Paul Heyman guy? Is Paul Heyman going to take control of Seth Rollins and be his manager? Or was Seth Rollins just shaking Paul Heyman's hand because he helped him beat John Cena last week? We'll have to wait and see. NXT Women's Champion Charlotte is reportedly going to make her second appearance on Raw. PW Insider's Mike Johnson writes, Charlotte is booked for the 12/22 Raw taping in Minneapolis. On Monday night, she could have her Hall of Fame father in her corner. Ric Flair is not confirmed for Raw, but he did work a live event over the weekend. As A.L. Lawrence noted for PWInsider.com, Flair served as the guest referee in Saturday's house show in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, so it is possible Ric Flair did follow the truck to Minneapolis tonight for Raw and could be in the corner for his daughter Charlotte on tonight's Monday Night Raw when she makes her second appearance. F4W Online reported on Saturday that Darren Young returned after knee surgery tonight at WWE's house show in Winnipeg. WWE may be forced to return Young tonight on Raw instead of waiting until the Rumble due to a shallow roster. So usually they'd probably wait for a superstar such as Darren Young to return at the Royal Rumble in January, but due to Young, he's actually already back from his knee surgery. He was at a house show at the weekend. It is possible that they'll probably return him on tonight's Monday Night Raw due to the fact that they have such a slim roster at the moment. In recent years, they may have waited to the Rumble, but at this current time in the WWE, it might be wiser to bring him back soon. He is ready, so they could possibly bring him tonight on Raw. WWE will continue to build the match between Rusev and Ryback for the United States Championship. I'm really excited to see how that one goes. Last week we saw a little bit of a hint of that, and I'm sure that that's going to continue on tonight's Raw. Really interested to see how that goes. As for Cena, it looks as though his rivalry with Rollins is set to continue, at least for now. Wortman asks in his WWE.com Raw preview, how will Rollins continue to make Cena's life miserable in the weeks leading up to the 15-time World Champions clash with the Beast incarnate? That suggests Seth Rollins will be there to build the match between Brock and Cena, and they're going to use Rollins with a little bit of a short program with John Cena to build John Cena's momentum up for that world title match at the Rumble. So this is suggesting that Rollins and Cena's feud is going to continue for a little bit just to build Cena's momentum up for that title match. I'm not really sure how much they can do with this Rollins and Cena feud now, considering they've already had a match at the TLC pay-per-view. What else is there to do with that feud? I'll be interested to see how that carries out. But make sure Rollins is probably going to continue a little short program with Cena, especially on tonight's Raw. Now, the interesting talking point is how the company balances it's pro wrestling with its sports entertainment, and that will go a long way in deciding the show's success rate. Usually these Christmas episodes are very PG, very immature, and looking at the target audience of the children, so it'll be interesting to see if WWE is more serious in this year's Christmas edition, or they opt toward the sports entertainment side of Monday Night Raw. That'll be interesting to see, and that'll definitely decide how my rating is in my Raw review. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Spike your hair.